Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. FNCS Grand Final just ended up for NA East region. An amazing performance from this region. Congratulations to all players participating and congratulations to the winner who was Coop. Coop played very consistently and had a lot of eliminations throughout the games. I will leave you with the video, but before that please like this video and please watch it until the end because the YouTube algorithm is a real thing and watching the entire video really helps with that. Also, make sure to subscribe and help me out reach 1,500 subscribers as soon as possible. Enjoy the video.
Bugga, now that Dubs is out of the game as well, because remember, coming in, Dubs was in 5th place, so now that he's out, that's it. There's no opportunity for him. He just has to hold strong for whatever prizing he can gather up towards the end here. On the other side, players that are climbing up, Nanolite, he bounced back from the terrible positioning on the outside of zone with the battle against Jack. He managed to make it work here, and now he's got a Vive on the back storm line. He might find a freebie here because the Vive was tagged up pretty hard.
Vive was tagged up, and Nanolite, I don't know how he got his way back into this one, showing why he's one of the best placement players in this tournament, showing why he performs in big stack lobbies on the day, upgrading with the AR. He's trying to get the loot if he can, gets a bit more metal, gets a lot of metal, I believe, and now he's going to finish this one out, and Vive goes down. You called a monster, gets that big elimination close to the 2-point swing as well, as that was just inside top 50 placements, as we see Calazo, Cody, and now Nanolite getting pressured in on exactly FN, who is currently in 8th place, pushing an aggressive fight, and there it is, eyes on Coop. He's looking pretty good, monster. 150 doesn't have the full shield, but everything else, the positioning is looking pretty good. As Coop, no, it's not. 21 builds. Is this Storm Surge? He's 12 below on Storm Surge. This is your winner. This is your first place player in game 6 in the lead with Storm Surge ticking. This player next to him knows, but as Coop does best, he comes out firing. Game 6, he's not going down. His story's not going to end like this. He wants to control it, but no. The third party comes in. Coop got his damage, but it might be too little too late. He's holding on to what little he has as it goes below 50, and Storm Surge changing up this lobby quickly. Coop could fall here, and maybe all eyes on Class, because Coop is looking the worst we've seen him all day.
This could still work though, even without the medium bullets. He has the one crash pad to rotate him closer to half in, half out. He's got a little bit of favor going into his pocket right now. We'll see, because if Coop falls, this leaves the table open. This leaves the opportunity up for players like Class, Bugga, or Accept to snatch away the crown here. We talk about a few things need to go in your favor, is one of them being Coop needs to fall. We'll see though. 0 medium ammunition. He can't do much right now. He is literally a sitting duck here with a charged shotgun and no follow-up. He's trying to find loot.
This is what scares me. I think he needs to crash pad in. I think he needs to go for a fight soon. The longer he leaves us, the harder it's going to be to find. And there his player comes out 10 health. Can Coop do it? Can he get the one charge? And no, he can't. Coop falls just inside top 50. 59 points. That is your mark. People at home who have just tuned in, first place has gone down on 59 points. So when we tune into players like Class, like Accept, like Bugga, who have a chance to overtake them, 59 points is their target. The speed has been set, and they will have seen that in the leaderboard. They will have seen that in the feed. They know that he's down, and they know they have a chance now. They can smell it. Victory might be attainable because Coop has his worst game of the day in the last game of the NA East FNCS Grand Finals.
That's right. The opportunity for the biggest share of $500,000 is now accessible for everyone.
Except now, inside the cone, he's just sitting there right now, still has 5 crash pads as well, so good loadout, but he's got a lot of people around him, needs to start finding his way through if he can, and the crash pads come out. I don't think those were his, they weren't. He's getting aggressed on, and he just crash pads out. Nice play by Accept, who is currently in 3rd place on 42 points now, so he's got 17 points behind Coop, as Class is the only player above him, so he can drop in as well. As Accept can climb up there and try and overtake this position, and there it is. The elimination on the Calazo is going to be what does it.
That was so big. He's now at 44 points. He's getting closer and closer. Let's not forget, there's still other competitors in the air. They're still alive here. Big launch pad to come out now to save so much material. He's trying to find out where to go. He even read the zone a little differently there for a second. Had to double check to make sure he was going in the right direction. Now though, he's found himself in the mid ground, in the high layer. Click still alive though, even after Elim on to Blake early on, still finding his frags here. So these are all players that are still trying to inch their way up to top 10 and break their way into a better placement for more money as well. Except looking back on the storm line now, trying to find any shots. There it is. There's one in front of him. Can he get it? Oh no, he's getting tagged up here, Ozzy. This is looking kind of dicey. Anyone can dive in on him.
Anyone can get in at any time, and he's trying to get inside, but at the same time, he can go in on anyone with those 4 crash pads, and we haven't seen Class too much in the feed, so Class is still up, and he's still pushing, he's still kicking, but he's not gearing up, he's not accelerating, he's not trying to take over that first place position. Coop is holding on to his lead, sitting back and watching this, and he has eyes on Accept, he has eyes on Class, and so far, it's looking good for him as we're seeing this one close out, and I've got eyes on Clicks, who is dropping big eliminations coming into this endgame. Booger in there as well in our 4th place, so we still have 3 of the top 4 alive with the first place taken out, and this is what you want to see for a game closing out, and Booger picking up the pace. This is the gas, he's hitting the pedal, he's going forward, trying to find what he can to get back into this one to maybe take first place or a bigger chunk of this $500,000. He's going to keep pushing through, and we've talked about it. Booger is so good in his end games. I saw Class fly past the screen too, Monster. We'll have to see how he's closing this one out in 2nd place.
It's anyone's game, and Booga took out D-Roller, and that's why I gassed there, because that's huge too. Oh my gosh, the response fire from Accept onto Degen. Another point. Remember, he is so close now. If he can get this victory, if any of them can, that's it. But no, Accept's taking out the competition. His opportunities are over. Class is still alive. He's following up. He's got enough. 53 right now. He just has to stay in it. 120 material and flop versus play. A little bit in the zone now. Zone's not going to pop into his favor, so he has to push through now. It's an opportunity here. He needs to find someone. He's behind, sitting in the zone, though. Will these ticks be ones that he's going to regret? We'll find out now. He's going for the box fight. He's going for first place. He wants the throne. He wants to take it here. Can he grab a crown? Right now, Class, no! Loses the exchange to AJ, and it's all over for Class now. He's out of the game.
It's eyes on Booger. Booger can jump up here in a big way now. I don't know whether he can overtake Coop. This might be Coop's final lap, winning round. Watching this close out as we tune in with Who Fishy. Booger in 4th place is our highest player alive. Still left, and he falls. It is. This is Coop's tournament, but we have more money to give out, and we have more people to overtake. Coop has undeniably won this game, but Who Fishy pushing forward, trying to have his moment and jump up, finish the games hot because he started a little bit cold.
Oh my god!
Elimination. 4 players alive. Can Who Fishy pick up the game 6 win? Bully. We have so many aggressive big names in this one. Bully on the high ground, pushing forward, has that position of command. Can he finish it off? And Bully is so good in the box. AJ falls. 3 players alive. This is the closing moments of NA East Grand Finals Game 6. Bully needs to close this one out. 30 points. He's had a big rise at the end. Can Who Fishy close it out too? Or is Zentil gonna go down to Storm? He's playing it slow on the low side. Can he get back out? Bully in such a good position. Has all the mats, has everything, and Who Fishy takes down Till. So it's Bully versus Who Fishy. Who's got the better aim? Who's got the better mechanics? As this is going to come down to a shotgun versus shotgun 1v1. I can't see either going for the heal off. No one's going to be able to close it out. It's Coop's day, but can Bully or Who Fishy close it out and get the win to stand on the podium at the very end? And it's Bully who does it. Who Fishy falls, and Bully has a massive game back to jump into it, Monster.
That was a great one. Just like that, you see it all unfold. And we talk about every engagement, even at the end. If you're in top 10, if you're fighting for those high placements, there's so much on the line. Life-changing money here. $500,000. But as we said it, Coop did enough to hold out, stay strong, and keep the crown. It was so close, though. Booga almost had it. Class almost had it. And there you guys have it. Your NA East champion, OA Coop. That is so massive for him. Finally taking a first place, big stage win home.
19 eliminations, didn't get the win as well, so it was off the back of consistency. Didn't have that big win, but he played so well, and he's walking away with $50,000, Monster. $50,000. That is so huge. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you. I've had the absolute pleasure and privilege of commentating every game of NA East, and they could not have disappointed. That was such a good finish.
In terms of the consistency, and even though he went down, he was able to outlast. And one thing we saw particularly during Europe, when Tayson had such a huge lead, you had to go, but Class was only 6 points behind there at the end. There were still 17 players left when he ended up falling, so he could have made a run at it, but Coop will walk away with the champion. You can see Accept also well done, pushing up into the top 3. Booga in 4th, Nanolite in 5th, Zentil in 6th, OA Who Fishy in 7th, so Optimal Ambition going to be happy about today. Illust in 8th, 9th is P-God, in 10th will be Pure Skittles, both with 40 points. So we talked about every single engagement mattering right there, the tiebreakers separating 9th and 10th.
I mean, just across the board, I could not be happier with how things have gone. NA East absolutely put on a show for us. It was neck and neck. As Shai mentioned before, these standings have changed, right? It was just a constant slugfest. Coop, though, did manage to put all the pieces together, hold on until the very end. And now we get to close this chapter of the FNCS, crowning the champion in NA East. I mean, Sundown, I'm over the moon. I'm exhausted, but I'm over the moon, full of excitement.
I mean, I'd be exhausted too. You did a great job hosting through the entirety of this. Let's flip on over here to the next page to cover that out. We can't shine too much light here on Zeke, as we see Calc in 21st, OA Crims in 22nd, Liquid Gabe 23rd, Colazo 24th, G-Den, Azures, Clicks, Kaz, Jacques, and Nexi rounding out the top 30 again. So congratulations to everyone for even making it here. It was a fantastic FNCS run, but at the end of the day, Coop is going to be the one walking away with the $50,000 and the Axe of Champions, and on top of it, the title as the best solo player in NA East.
Oh, man, so awesome. Congratulations to all the new FNCS champions. Sundown, before we go,